Florida, United States, Stephen Osborne. Big round of applause, please.
Man, wow. Give it up for yourselves, guys. Holy shit. Nice. Thank you so much for not giving up for yourself more than for me. I would have felt so fucking bad. That makes me happy, to be honest. You guys aren't narcissistic, and I love that, you know? But, you know, you guys are probably more talented than me, like, I've ever been, you know? I'm not, like, going up here and doing, like, backflips and shit. I'm not a good entertainer. I'm not Jackie Chan. I have to admit that. But you know, you always see Jackie Chan like doing backflips and shit. You never see like any money fall out of his pockets. You know, clearly they're not paying this man for doing his own stunts. So talent does not pay is what you want to come from this tonight. So about me, I guess, yeah, I can't do backflips, man. I can barely walk in a straight line. I don't know if you've noticed that about me. That's probably brain damage, you know. But my boss, like a couple of months ago, assumed that I was drunk at work. Because I was, you know, just kind of like fucking walking around like this, like I do. And he demanded to smell my breath. Bad idea, right? I was like, no, you're not going to smell my breath. COVID, man. You guys, I don't know how things went in here in Luxembourg, but over in Germany, we had a fucking pandemic going on. And I said, no, you're not going to smell my breath. And he backed down. And, you know, I wouldn't have normally had the balls to stand up to my boss like that, but thankfully, on this one occasion, I was super fucking wasted, you guys. I was just so very drunk. They call it liquid courage for a reason, I think. And probably he wouldn't have backed down so easily if I hadn't, you know, backed over him with that forklift. Well, a little thing I like to call solid courage, you know? Back over him, man. No, okay, that's not true. That's just a joke. I have a very, very easy job. All I do is I put women's underwear into boxes at a women's underwear factory, which is the perfect job for a pervert like me. Among other things, I get to say that I am a professional boxer, which women love that shit. You know what else women love? When they see the little fortune cookie fortune inside of their underwear that they just opened, but instead of lucky numbers on the back, it's my number. It's a little thing I like to call a reverse mail order bride situation. I'm trying to get some of that sweet German healthcare over here, which is so weird when you think about it. You know, like that you can just marry someone and then you're just part of the country. It's like you can live and work and pay taxes in a country for years, and the government's just like, I don't know, like education would be cool, job would be awesome, but can you just please promise to only fuck one person while you're here? It's like they're terrified of a very sexy refugee crisis, you know, just a bunch of very hot guys pouring over the border and stealing all the women for themselves. And let's be honest, I'm not ready for that either. You know, if my child said, Daddy, there is a sexy refugee under my bed, I would be terrified. I'd burn the fucking house down. Doesn't matter if it's Jackie Chan who's doing backflips and there is money coming out of his pockets. That's not my kind of sexy refugee. Alright, fuck. But, no, I actually did have the best day of my life at this job the other day. Because one of the things I get to do, it makes me so happy. I get to put, like, labels on the underwear that goes to these women. They get the underwear of their dreams, right? But this one underwear went to a woman named, and I swear to God this is true, Marceline Burger Dick Donker. I'm going to say it again. Marceline Burger Dick Donker. That's the most beautiful name I've ever heard in my life. And the best thing about Marceline Burger Dick Donker is that Burger Dick Donker is a intentional name. Like, that is a name, it's a hyphenated name. Right? So someone named Burger Dick met the love of their life and was just like, baby, I would love to take your name, but I can't just turn my back on the Donker fortune, the Donker line, you know? And I almost did not use this girl's actual name. This woman whose name has brought me more joy than any other woman in my entire life put together. But the thing is, I just can't write anything better than Burger Dick Donker, you know? And less ridiculous job for a minute. So during the pandemic, I had a part-time job as a sexy single girl in your area. I don't know if you guys are on those naughty sites, but I was the guy that was writing to you, and I'm very sorry for that. My parents were wrong. I couldn't do anything I put my mind to. They fired me pretty quickly. They said the things I wrote were weird and creepy. So I'm going to read you a couple of the things that I wrote for them, and I want you to judge for yourself. Hello, name in city. You know what they say about a girl who juices, right? She's very healthy. But the other day I accidentally put my hand in a blender. Whoops! Now I cannot do push-ups or finger myself properly. Can you please help me? And they were just like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, everyone wants like a nice fingerless girl to be a hero for. Here's where it got a bit dicey. Hey, name, because you had to put the name in, like it's parentheses. Name. Hey, name. I like my dick like I like my steak. Raw. Either way, there will be blood. I bleed all the time, and I'm proud. Wanna come smash the patriarchy with me? And they were just like, this one is, no, can you just not mention, like, blood or fucking with the status quo? And here's the one that got me fired. Name! I will inevitably come to city! Are you ugly? Confident? Desperate? None of your traits matter to me ever since my ex-boyfriend blinded me in an acid attack. Now, I am a gaping maw of holes to be filled. An aging Swiss cheese of fucking. I am infinite. I am imminent. A black flag on a vagina. I am a sexy refugee. And they were just like, this one is too... No, we cannot use this one. And I don't know what you meant by throwing the paper. But that didn't work. But that was my 2020, I guess. Also, murder hornets. You guys remember the murder hornets, right? That's what I like to do for transitions. I was hoping that murder hornets would be a much bigger thing in 2021, man. But it's like killer bees. Killer bees were not as big of a thing as everyone thought they would be in the 90s. It does give me hope that maybe there'll be more badass arthropods coming up in the future, like maybe I don't know, mandatory assisted suicide crabs, or slaying mantis. I piss on your grave lobsters. Gang rape bands. I don't fucking know. I thought maybe I would change my name for a minute, actually. But the thing is, like, back in America, you can just change your name to whatever you want. Here, like in Germany, well, I'm not in Germany now, but where I'm living in Germany, you're not allowed to just change your name to whatever. Like, I knew they didn't have freedom there, but goddamn, I didn't know you couldn't just change your name to Dr. fucking Necro! And I believe me, I tried. It didn't work. They don't have freedom there, guys. But there is one loophole. You're allowed to change your name to something a bit more European in Germany if you have like a weird name or whatever. So that's why I decided I'm going to change my name to Syphilis. It had a good run. It had a very good run in Germany. It's a very artistic name. I was hoping that I did have syphilis at one point, man. Like, I did have like all of the symptoms. I had the memory loss and the fatigue and the muscle weakness and the memory loss and all that shit. According to my doctor, I'm just weak and lazy and stupid, and you have to have 6 to have syphilis, so I don't fucking know what to tell you about that, man. But I am lazy, man. I am very lazy. I just sit on my ass doing nothing sometimes, and I found that you can reinterpret that. You can say, you can put that in a different framework by just saying that you're winning the battle against suicide. Just winning the battle against suicide every day. Any Lizard fans in the audience tonight? Let me end on this. Any Lizard fans here? Let me know. Lizard fans. Anybody? Okay, that's fine. So there's this lizard, right? It's got no arms or legs. In Germany, it's called the Blindschleiche. It's basically a snake. I don't know why they call it a lizard, but it's got no arms and legs. It's called the blunt size. And if you translate that into English, the word is the long cripple. For it is a long cripple. It's got no arms and legs. Surely it's a long cripple. And the interesting thing about the long cripple is that that is also the name of my penis. And that's going to be the rest of my set, is names of animals that sound like disappointing genitalia. So, here we go. We got the chinchilla, the bushmaster, of course, the bush baby, the blunt-head tree snake, fucking box jellyfish, am I right? How about the wet dog? Because it smells like old oatmeal and it comes every time you call it. So yeah, it's, you only get one life, man. That's what my parents always told me. You only get one life, and it's very easy to fuck that life up, you know, by going on stage and telling everyone that your penis is named the long cripple. You know, what I was gonna say is, you get one life, so you get the chance to take someone else's, you know, take someone else's. I'm going to go ahead and apologize beforehand in case you guys, I'll probably be around again, and you'll probably hear me doing these exact same jokes. But you know what what it's called when you do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, right? You know what that's called? No, what the fuck? No, that has an entirely different definition. It just means like not being sane. It's called stand-up comedy. That's called stand-up, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. All right, thank you. I think that's about my time. But yeah, I'm Steven, and you can find me on Tinder, I guess. That's my social media.